0 players make it. You're one of 3, 5 billion. The odds are against you. You're playing for fun, in a local park with friends. No pay, just the love of the game. Unless you land the next gig. You're playing for a local club, earning $20 per week, surrounded by the smell of freshly cut grass and the sound of cheering friends and family in the background. With 50 loved ones attending each game, 10,000 other players are in your shoes, all vying for attention, training 2 hours/week and playing 1 game on Sundays. The next level requires 10x the dedication, with only 1 in 1,000 players advancing to the next tier and a real number of 0. 1% chance of moving up, unless you get scouted and score at least 2 goals in a single season, with odds of 0, 1%. Now you're earning $500 per week, playing in front of 500 fans who are cheering your name, with the sound of drums and chants filling the air, and a sense of pride in wearing your team's jersey. 1,000 players are at this level, and you're one of them, training 10 hours/week, playing 2 games/week, and scoring an average of 1 goal every 3 games. Your team is affiliated with a pro club, and you can feel the weight of expectation, with a $10,000 contract required to advance, and only 1 in 5 players making the cut, with odds of 20%, unless you impress the scouts with your skills, speed, and agility, and manage to score 5 goals in a single season, with a 15% chance of getting scouted. You've signed a $40,000 per year contract, a significant step up from your previous earnings, with a sense of security and a better lifestyle. 100 players debut each year, and you're one of them, training 20 hours/week, playing 3 games/week, and traveling to 10 different cities. Your team is in the top division, but you're not a starter, so you need to prove yourself, with a minimum of 10 goals scored in a season required to advance, and only 1 in 10 players making the cut, with odds of 10%. Unless you prove yourself with skill, strategy, and a bit of luck, and manage to play 30 games without injury, with a 12% chance of getting injured, and a real number of 8 months to recover. Remember the semi-pros from level 1. Most of them are gone, but you're now earning $5 million/year, playing in front of 20,000 fans who are cheering your name. 100 players reach this level, and you're one of them, training 25 hours/week and playing 3 games/week. Your team is a contender, but not a champion, so you need to push yourself to the limit. From here, the numbers stop making sense, with contracts worth millions and endorsements worth thousands. With only 1 in 50 players advancing, the odds are 2%, and you need to be prepared to give it your all, with a minimum of 5 hours of training per day, 6 days a week. You're earning $10 million/year, playing in the World Cup, with the entire world watching your every move, and a sense of pride in representing your country. 20 players reach this level, and you're one of them, training 30 hours/week, playing 3 games/week, and scoring an average of 2 goals every 5 games. Your team is a favorite to win, and the pressure is on, with a $50 million/year contract required to advance, and only 1 in 10 players making the cut, with odds of 10%, unless you lead your team to victory, scoring at least 3 goals in the tournament, and managing to win 5 consecutive games, with an 18% chance of winning the tournament, and a real number of 25 games to prepare. 5 a.m. Wake-up calls are routine, with Nike and Adidas endorsements lining your pockets with $50 million/year, as you live a life of luxury in a Beverly Hills mansion, using FIFA-approved Adidas balls, and training 35 hours/week at the state-of-the-art ESPN Wide World of Sports complex, playing 3 games/week, attending 10 promotional events, and requiring a $100 million/year contract, with only 1 in 5 players making the cut, unless you win the Ballon d'Or, scoring at least 20 goals in a season, and managing to win 10 consecutive games, with a 22% chance of winning the Ballon d'Or, and a real number of 30 games to dominate. 20 years of dedication have paid off, with a $100 million year salary, as you've won every trophy, broken every record, and have a statue in your honor at Wembley Stadium, using EA Sports FIFA video game to analyze your gameplay, and having played at least 500 games with a $500 million net worth, and a career spanning at least 15 years, and 10,000 hours of training with the UEFA licensed coaches, with only 1 in 100 players advancing, and odds of 1%, unless you've already won it all, and are ready to hang up your boots, with a real number of 20 years of experience solidified. You've reached the pinnacle, earning $125 million/year, with a view from the top that's breathtaking, and a sense of pride and accomplishment. The climb costs you relationships, your health, and a city you left, but the payoff is worth it. You're a World Cup winner, a Ballon d'Or winner, and a legend, with a real number of 25 trophies won and 500 goals scored. Now consider the cost. 20 years of dedication, 10,000 hours of training, and countless sacrifices, with a 0.01% chance of success, but a lifetime of memories and a passion that never fades, and a community of over 1 million fans cheering you on. The soccer hierarchy is brutal, but the payoff is worth it, with a potential earnings of $125 million, and a real number of 100,000 players trying to make it. You start with nothing and might reach the top, with only 1 in 100,000 players making it, and a 0.01% chance of success, but a lifetime of memories and a passion that never fades, with a community of over 100,000 soccer fans, all chasing the same dream, and a new video released every week, with a real number of 10 million views, and a sense of belonging to a global community with a shared love for the beautiful game.